Hello, it is Super Tuesday, Topical Tuesday, 3/3/2020, March 3rd, 2020. Steve Sipress here. And there's all kinds of stuff happening in the news. One of the biggest things, if not only in the U.S., worldwide, is this whole coronavirus. The coronavirus, with plenty of business messages from it. Number one is fear. Fear is a fantastic motivator. Make sure you're using it in your marketing, just like the media is using to market the heck out of this coronavirus and scare everybody into paying attention to the news almost nonstop and being on pins and needles on every single new case and every single new death. Hey, there's one here and one there, and ooh, ah. Here's the bottom line. If you are creating videos or any kind of social media post or any post at all, and you want it to go, quote, viral, you do not want it to be like the coronavirus, right? Coronavirus, if it was a video, it would be a sad attempt at going viral like this one. I mean, I get hundreds and sometimes a few thousand views on my videos, but I have yet to have one, quote, go viral and get millions of views and show up all over the news. And the coronavirus is no different. It has not gone viral. There's, I think, 100,000 cases worldwide. Last I checked, there's 7 or so billion people on the planet. There's 340 something or such like that million Americans. And I don't know how few cases there are, less than 1,000, I'm sure. And I think now, I just looked it up, as if I looked it up this afternoon, there were 9 deaths, and all of them, first of all of them are in this one tiny little area of Seattle, mostly around this one nursing home, and almost all of them involved elderly people that already had underlying health issues and whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm no expert on medical, whatever. I am an expert on viral marketing, and the coronavirus ain't it, other than what the media wants you to believe. Otherwise, and especially the anti-Trumpers want you to believe, oh, it's the Trump virus, it's his fault, it's right. Get a clue. So I have here, with apologies or a tip of the cap to David Letterman, today we're going to have a list. And I went to a website and I found records. I went to a whole bunch of them looking for things that are more viral than the coronavirus. And I found one that I thought was great. Fortunately, they're not students of David Letterman because they only listed 9 of what they called unusual or whatever ways of death, causes of death in the U.S., and they compiled statistics for a 15-year period from 1999 to 2014. So drum roll, please. There's no number 10, but we'll start with number 9. The number 9th cause of death on the unusual causes of death list in the United States for the period 1999 to 2014 is contact with a powered lawnmower. 951 deaths over that 15-year period, an average of about 43.4 deaths per year. Again, the coronavirus has only been out or made public for a couple of months and has 9 deaths. This one, 43.4 a year, so almost 4 a month. So it's about on the same track as the coronavirus, the contact with powered lawnmower. However, it's only number 9 on the list. Let's go to number 8. Fall involving ice skates, skis, roller skates, or skateboards. 1,139 deaths, an average of about 76 per year. Number 7, caught, crushed, jammed, or pinched in or between objects. 1,842 deaths, about 123 per year, about 10 a month. Double, more than double the coronavirus, the old caught, crushed, jammed, or pinched in or between objects. Number 6, fall from tree. Short and sweet, 1,413 deaths, about 94.2 per year for the 15-year period. Number 5, sorry, I know this is it's a list of deaths. This one was news to me. Number 5, constipation. Moving on, 2,167 deaths, about 144.5 per year, about 12 a month, about 3 a week, crushing the number of coronavirus deaths in America. About 3 people every week in the United States die from constipation. Moving on. Number 4. Yeah. See, I said moving on, but my brain is not moving on from that one. Number 4. Contact with agricultural machinery. I call this the Bloomberg special. The guy that thinks farming is so easy. Anybody can do it. It takes more brain power, physical strength, and guts than anything Bloomberg's ever done in his whole lifetime's about 100. Contact with agricultural machinery, 4,183 deaths over that 15-year period, about 279 per year, almost one a day. Almost one person a day dying from being a farmer. Number 3, fall from, out of, or through building or structure. Fall from, out of, or through a building or structure, 8,502 deaths, about 569 a year. Number 2, accidental suffocation and strangulation in bed. I guess allegedly accidental, we'll call it. We'll call this one the Lorena Bobbitt cause of death. 10,206 deaths, about 680.4 per year. That's almost 2 every day. So much more deadly than a coronavirus is accidental suffocation and strangulation in bed. And now, drum roll please, we have number 1 on the list from the years 1999 to 2014 of the most strangest, morbid, ridiculous cause of death in the United States. Fall involving bed. Fall involving bed. I don't know, bed falls on you. Fall down the stairs trying to move a bed when you're moving. Fall out of bed. Fall jumping on a bed and you fall. I don't know. Fall involving bed. 10,386 deaths, about 692.4 a year. That's very nearly 2 per day. If you add up the 2 bed things here at the end, accidental suffocation and strangulation in bed or fall involving bed, deaths in the United States involving a bed happen almost 4 per day. Now, if you told me, if it was all over the news, I can't say I've seen it all over the news, warning, sleep on the floor. Warning, don't have a bed in your house. Warning, don't get in your car, don't get on a plane, don't take a shower, don't walk downstairs, certainly don't do anything involving a bed. They are all far more dangerous than the corona, quote, virus. So is a cold, so is the flu, so is just about everything, folks. And of course, the top causes of death in America is heart disease, cancer, stroke. Those are, tens and hundreds of thousands of deaths a year. So my advice to you, of course, is stop paying attention to the news and start getting what I call getting on the other side of the cash register. Start producing news. Start being someone putting out messages for your business about you, your business, in emails, in mail, actual physical mail, using social media, text messages, phone calls, in person. Figure out some messages that will gain people's interest, that will grip them. Not possibly, I don't see how much, because you got a big head of steam up against you on the coronavirus thing. You got all the anti-Trumpers and all the media going crazy over it, way overboard. But that's what you want to do in your business. You want to create a buzz. You want to create interest. You want to use curiosity, leave people on the edge of their seat of what's going to come next, and stay tuned for an email coming next week at 2:15 in the afternoon. Oh, it's going to be unbelievable. Then in 2 days, I'm putting the finishing touches on this amazing email I'm going to send you 5 days from now at 2:15 p.m. Make sure you're glued to your inbox. And then 3 days later, oh man, this is a doozy. I just got a few more things to finalize because I'm making sure this is the best possible email with the best possible information it could possibly be for you. It's going to be a game changer, going to be a life changer. This is incredible. If you've ever read an email, make sure you check out your inbox at 2:15 next to whatever the heck I was talking about, okay? And so that's, obviously I'm getting a little carried away off the top of my head, but that's how the successful business owners, entrepreneurs that are marketing minded, that are growth minded, that like growing their business and helping more people and making more money and doing more good in the world. That's how we do it. We create a buzz. So they've done a great job with this coronavirus. And by the way, you notice that all these mysterious diseases always come from some strange foreign country. It's the Asian bird flu, it's the Spanish influenza, it's the Chinese coronavirus. I'm trying to think of the last time I heard of the Omaha virus or the Nebraska flu. Like, no, of course not. Not mysterious enough. So let's leave it there, folks. You want to go viral. You want to create interest. You want to get people buzzing about your brand, about you, about your business, about what problems you can solve for people. Use some creativity. Take a lesson from the media going crazy about this coronavirus, the frequency, the intensity of the messages, the curiosity factor, the fear factor, and so much more. And if you want help with all this, of course, as always, go to helpfromsteve.com, and I will help you to put together a campaign that gets people on the edge of their seat and gets people tuning into you and gets people who can't wait for your next message, your next sale, your next special, your next event, your next whatever you're doing, so they stay glued to looking for a text message or an email or something in the mail from you, or they're watching for a video, or they're waiting for your next event. That's how businesses that are successful and entrepreneurs do it. I mentioned the word a couple of times, Trump. That's one big, probably biggest reason he's in the White House, right? Master at crafting messages and getting people that can't wait what he says now. I remember back in the campaign, can't wait to see the next debate. What the heck's Trump going to say next? Can't wait to see the next rally. What the heck is he going to say this time? Who's he going to insult, and what stupid thing he's going to say or do or whatever. People are just glued to their seats. All the anti-Trumper networks are more glued to their seats than the pro-Trumper people. Like, they absolutely have to see what he does next so they can go all over their Facebook and their social media and go crazy. Go, you won't believe what he did this time. Of course I believe what he did this time. Cut it out. But that's the response you want to evoke from people. So that's it for the David Letterman-like top 9 list of the day of things that are much more deadly, much more dangerous than the coronavirus. And again, bottom line, if you're creating a video that is only watched by the few people that have been touched by this coronavirus, actually touched, not the ones walking around panicking because of the media and selling out masks and stocking up with food and bread in their basements and just waiting for the world to end because of this thing. And then what are they going to do with all that stuff in a few months when it passes over and we wait for the next thing? Is it Y2K? Is it the Mayan calendar? Is it the SARS? Is it the Spanish influenza? Is it the Asian bird flu? Is it the coronavirus? Media is always going to create something, okay? How about you? In your business, are you always going to create something that gets people a buzz, thinking about you, talking about you, wondering about you and your business, and taking action and doing business with you? Make sense? So you can have a lot of fun with this, you can make a lot of money, you have a heck of a lot less stress in your business if you put this into use. And again, I'm here to help you. Go to helpfromsteve.com. That'll do it for Super Topical Tuesday. I'll be back again tomorrow on World Wide Web Wednesday with another business-changing, business-building, business-scaling, profit-making tip for you. Catch you then. Bye-bye.